Hi everybody, it's Diane here. I haven't made a video in a long time. I don't know if you'll see gappage, but I'm here and it's a great day. It's really nice and it's probably the last nice day of the whole year. So I'm inside making a video. I was out. I'm gonna go out when this is done. Anyway, I put all my Halloween decorations out yesterday. And anybody remember this? I think it was last year. I didn't go look it up. And for whatever reason, I thought, I have a bunch of cutoffs from those Christmas tags and little gift cards we made a while ago. It's heavier printer paper. Why don't I make Inchies, like little tiny Halloween Inchies? I don't know if I'll do all these. I won't do the one that just shot on the floor. Anyway, I'll pick it up. And my thought was to make a picture like that, but just smaller, or put a bunch of Inchies on, make it the same size. I don't know. But as I was waiting for film time, I thought, well, you could make narrow plaques. That'd be kind of cute. Or cards, small cards, Halloween cards. So I'm not sure what my finished product will be. I'm not sure if you'll see a finished product, depending on how long this is taking. I don't know. But I was going to give a quick look and pull out some images. Some people probably find that incredibly boring. But I had film time at this exact moment. And so that's what I'm doing. But I'm just looking through my Halloween stuff for little things. I did not get my box out yet. It's got the bat punch and that. Inchies can be challenging. If you're not too particular and want to just sort of glue an image on, then it's real easy, right? But I try to incorporate some detail and that kind of thing, and so it gets hard to find little things sometimes. But it looks like I'm finding stuff here. Oh, this is good. By the way, this is not all Halloween paper. I know I mentioned that the last time I had this box out, I said, this is my Halloween box. And I thought later, no, it's got other holidays in there too, Diane. Everything but Christmas, that's what I should call it. Oh, little words, that might be good. Little words. That sounds like your very first reader in kindergarten or something, doesn't it? Little words. Isn't that cute? Not really, Diane. We didn't miss you when you weren't making videos. Just had to come back, didn't you? Oh, and a friend of mine has my moon and star punch. I hope that's not going to be a big problem. I have my, she's borrowing it. I have a corner punch that punches little stars. So if that's not going to cut it, we're going to have to wait with stars. Might be good background. This is one of those printer papers. You're supposed to write a letter on it and print it out. Compose a letter and then print it out. I know, and it's so nice out. I was did a little bit of weeding because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and then okay, that's it, and then get chilly, and so I wanted to do some yard work, but I haven't done craft stuff. Every time I turn around, there's some other project that doesn't involve crafting around here or wherever I am. Getting aggravating. All right, let's pull a couple images. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to go off by myself, well, I'll go off by myself at some point, but how much I'll do on my own. Are these inches? No, they're smaller. Alright, well, probably fussy cut that. There's one thing. There's lots of things on here, isn't there? Alright, you know what? Let's just make an inchy. I always do that to you guys. I get stuff, I do stuff off camera, and I sort of like never really compose anything on camera. Yeah, I'm not the one that really makes all this stuff. I pause the camera and hold, pass it off to some hired person. No, I don't. Alright, and it's probably not straight. It's not, but it's not too bad. Okay, should that be on black? Should be on solid black. I should have pulled that out. Here's construction paper. Alright, let's try that. And I am sure you will see this after Halloween. I'm sorry about that. So I hope yours was a good one. Okay. Yeah, that needs punch stars. Okay, punch stars. She still didn't completely compose one, did she? All right. Well, what else did we grab? These are fun. Well, I like the spider in the frame. That's cute. Well, I don't know. A spider in a picture frame, maybe that's really not cute. It means you haven't dusted for a while, right? Of course, I don't know. I think you could dust every minute of every day and still come across a cobweb once in a while, right? They just come. Okay, what should that be on? Well, it should be on a old parchment looking thing, so it kind of blends in, I think. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of a nice end paper. That is something I don't want to care if I cut into. Here's a smaller one. Am I brushing the camera? I know, some things never change, right? At least not with me. Okay. That is a word, huh? A little scary. If I saw a spider like that in a picture frame, I might be scared. Oh, eek is there too. Well, let's see what looks better. Or what fits better. Sometimes that's the case too. Candy, is that what that says? What does that say? Yeah, I don't think I need that. No, I don't need candy, do I? You've been eating Halloween candy? I've had a little bit, not much. But yes, I've had some. Okay, well, eek fits better. Okay. Alright, that, I think I could do a marker type border thing. Very often, I do put twine or thread or yarn or something, you know, tie around or something. I may do that too. What about one of these ghosts? How about this one? Well, do we want the whole thing? The whole image? Let's try that. And then we're done. No. I know, if I hold this up to the light, can I see where it is? No. No, you can't. And there's a ton of leaves down outside. What else is going on? The walnuts are finally sort of waning. My neighbor, there's two, well, I have more than two, but there's two walnut trees on the property line. So my neighbor gets them too. And she was saying the other day, oh, I'm so sick of these walnuts. Tell me about it. Well, that needs something. That doesn't look too done. Stars. Alright, Dan, stop, run to your friend's house, get that punch back, and start this video all over again. Maybe a moon. It's going to be very hard to cut out. Maybe. Maybe. Diane, would you stop brushing the camera? It must be forward. Okay, well, one of these will be fine. These pumpkins don't have stems. I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, neat. I didn't know that did that. Or it had that. It did that? Are you wearing glasses? No. Is it obvious? Alright, I may straighten that up later with glasses on. Cute. That could use, obviously, some background. Like what? I don't know. Let me grab the scrapbook paper scraps. Is there just a color? Green wouldn't look right, would it? It could. It kind of. Oh, here's some more black. It kind of depends on what you would put with it, Diane. All right, we'll get this out for later. Use brown. Oh, that's okay. Oh, orange. Yeah, I guess she's going to cut it because she's jumping ahead. Yeah, she's going to cut it. I don't know why I grabbed that right away, but I did. Okay. Well, I would definitely leave a border around there or you're not going to be able to see it. Well, that needs a lot of help. Oh, I have a witch hat punch. I didn't bring that up either. Maybe a couple pumpkins. They are awfully small. Okay, we'll do two. Take two, they're small. Don't bother to fussy cut because you'll do it later. Okay, that's cuter. What do they need besides stems? Oh, I know. Little leaf. My friend has a leaf punch too. Well, with friends like that, right? No, I'm kidding. No, just once on a blue moon, this friend does crafts too. borrow something here and there. I don't mind. But yeah, figures, right? It looks more like an apple leaf, but that's not stupid. Well, I need to cut it to look like a pumpkin leaf, don't I? That's yeah, the punch I don't have at the moment. It's a oak leaf, so that might not look right anyway. Yeah, Diane, don't get all huffy. Okay, well, due to a very untimely cough, I had to pause the camera. Then people came in the back door. Anyway, here I am a while later. I did go weed, in case you're checking up on me. Okay, let's just work on these that we started. I think this moon is too big. It's too similar in size to the ghost. So maybe we'll use that on something else. I did find that star corner punch, so we'll try that. I could find yellow. Um, yeah, I don't know. Or do you want white? Because there's no yellow on there. Yet that might be too similar to the ghost color. Kind of big, kind of small. There. Oh, that's kind of cute. Could use another small one. Like the size of a piece of pepper or something. Okay, that's cute. Let's just glue that. Let's watch her glue that. What I think I'll do is try to finish these off that I started with you guys. And then I'll go make a million by myself. And then we'll see about what we want to do with these. Yeah, that'd be cute too. You could just make tiny little mini books or notebooks, and these could be on the covers. In which case, you wouldn't have to really use a base. You could just make an Inchie on the cover, so to speak. But you could too, and then have a background color if you wanted it a little larger. Okay, that's cute. Could use a Halloween word. Just a minute. I've got all these boxes and stuff to my left. I am prepared. It's just not everything can be right here. I've got that. Oh, those little Halloween words I printed off myself. Whether or not I have any left, I don't remember. Do you remember? Oh yeah, I should look in here. There's little things in here too. That might be good. It's a little tiny ghost. Oh, a bat on there too. Yes, here they are. That's too big. Let's see. I could maybe just use the 31 there. Let's see. If I feel like it, I could print more out smaller. Well, yeah, to squish down Halloween, or Happy Halloween. See, that's when you squish it. It sounds like Halloween. All right, that's not going to work. What about those other words we pulled? Yeah, speaking of Halloween, which it's not that here yet. I've got a week or so, but oh, that's not bad. I wish they were white. But today is, as I mentioned, very nice, around 80. So a week later, it's supposed to be a high of 38. 38? I mean, are they kidding? I hope so. Yeah, talk about scary. That's kind of cute. Alright, let's just put that in there. I think that one needs a border of some sort. There's really not room. Where do we want it, this way? No, this way. There's really not room for a ribbon or twine or anything. Of course, there's not a whole lot of room for a border either, is there? Um, mm, let's try it. Let's put on the glasses and let's try not to get our hair in the picture. Well, you know what? Let's do it on the top. Maybe that would be enough. I'll dot a line. I'm going to leave that. If that window wasn't there, I'd do the bottom. But since it is, okay, can we see? Okay, cute. All right. That's not bad. I don't know that it's good. Let's see. And I made a bunch of cross-stitch Halloween ornaments. Not really for this year. I kind of was intending more to save them for next year as gifts. But they're all sitting behind me waiting to be, you know, either sewn or put on cardboard or something. I haven't done that. I don't want to do that. I hate doing that. I like making the ornaments. I don't like doing the finishing. Or I shouldn't say. I like making the cross stitch. I don't like making the ornaments. I didn't really phrase that well. All right, what do you say we border this with ink? Okay. It might take away from the fact it's not cut perfectly straight. There's a method to her madness. All right, we put a twine or something in the middle. I have orange crochet cotton here. That would be fine. It's a little dull. I thought I had. Do I have like a brown? Oh, I've got this too. I'm not seeing it. Am I making this up? I have a brown and orange. No, I don't like that. No. I think she's making this up. All right. Oh no, I do. See, I was just about to say, or did I use it up? Okay, let's try that. right in the middle. And leave enough to tie, Diane. Okay. Where do we want the knot? Towards the top, I think. This type of project would look cute with glitter around here and there too, but I generally don't do glitter. I like it, the look, but I don't like using it. Okay, that's pretty good. I am going to trim this star area flush. You don't have to, but I plan to. Okay, good. Now this one, the border, that's the way it was on the paper. So we need to conceal that with something, a moon. I don't love it. It makes sense though, right? Yeah. I don't know what else that needs. I need a black cat. Maybe. Maybe I should have taken the little one. Yeah. Come here, you little one. That's okay. That's fine. I think we need a border around this. Normally, I probably would get a ruler because of the border around the orange circle, but since it's Halloween, I think we wanted a little more scraggly looking. Okay. Word. The word, bingo, the word. Anybody know what that's from? That is, again, Gilligan's Island episode. 3-1 would be good. Okay, I'll do that by my own. Well, just a minute. I could use the date stamp. I was going to say I'll look for like magazine numbers. I'm not going to bore you with that. Let's see, maybe we could use the date stamp. Just a minute. I stamped one just to make sure it was correct. I'm going to look for a magazine. That would be okay. I think it's a little too boring. Speaking of boring, I think this video is going to be long. Good. You know how Diane likes doing the closed caption on long videos. Okay. Get on the bottom there. Alright, I'll leave that one. Our spider. That's good, just like that. Let's ink around this. And then naturally I need black thread, and I've got all this stuff. I'm all prepared. Except the black, actual sewing thread. That's what's on my machine at the moment, so I didn't want to take it off in case I didn't need it. but we could hang some strands of that. Let's glue this stuff down. I keep getting the song Boris the Spider caught in my mind. I wonder why. Let's see. All right, there, with hanging off. Yeah, I know, there's something on the bottom. Okay, now there is. Okay, this is an example. Here's purple. If I hung down some strands. Okay, I'll do that in black. All right, this one, I did some veining on those leaves. It's okay, but then as I was getting my other punches out, this one crossed my path. It's like, oh, there's little leaves on there. So let's punch out a section of this and see if that would work. Isn't that cool? I'll give someone credit for inventing this stuff. Oops. We'll save that just in case. And then you have the positives here. What do you think? I think I like the punch leaf better, but that's too light. Can we find a darker green? I know it's a little too garish though. Let's see. No, that's okay. Oh, there's the other light leaf. Sneak. Could put a light and dark. Alright, it looks like a carrot, doesn't it? Well, yeah, let's even say those leaves are fabulous. What else should we do with this one? It needs something. Is there a washi we could run under there? I'm thinking no. Okay, no. Okay. What about some little strip of paper? Well, I don't know. Oh, this one runs the wrong way. There's skulls on there going up and down. Oh, that's okay. A dotted line around. Alright, I'm going to glue that by myself so you don't have to laugh at me struggling with that. I need thread. I need a 31. I'm going to take some time and make a bunch of inchies by myself and then we'll come back and do something fabulous with them. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back with most of my mess still here. I didn't put too much away. Okay, I have 24 inchies that I think are really fun and really cute, and they were really fun to make. I could go on and make a bunch more. I might. I don't know. But I decided I better call it quits for this project. Okay, this is cardboard, as you can see. Well, here, you want to look at them first. This one has sequins, so does that. Star sequins, some cheesecloth, threads, as you can see. I did stitch on a couple. This one, I had a really cute, I have a package of mini tags. They're brand new. They're, maybe the whole length is half an inch, but it's got a circle in it, so they're pretty small. And I wrote trick and treat on the other side and kind of grunged it up. It was really cute. Except I don't know what these tags are made out of, and the ink just kept smearing off, and so well, I'll put package tape over it. That's clever. No, it just sort of, when you're pushing the tape down, it smeared more. So we got rid of the tag. And then these 8, as you can see, are more of a neutral palette. So I didn't, if you wanted to make a big thing and incorporate all of them, you could space it around. That would be fine. But for some reason, little narrow pictures just sort of crossed my mind. I thought that would be kind of cool. And this one, it looks like, what'd you do, Diane? Just slap a piece of, scrapbook paper on a board. I did want to point out, it only goes to here. I don't know if you can tell. But I matched the paper color so well and put a paper doily there. It almost looks like it's just all one paper. So you tell me, is that a good thing or not? I think it's pretty cool, but then it looks like you didn't do anything. Okay. My question is, this older piece, I painted it black. I think I want to do that on the small one. These, what if I sort of inked around and grunged them up? And then I'll put wire in like I did on that one. This is just corrugated cardboard, off a box or something. I don't know. It was a scrap I had. Now this one too, I just wanted a background that would match the bat so you couldn't tell, how much I left around there. And that sheet music matched well, and I wasn't even sure if I wanted the back was plain. If I wanted the back, I thought, well, I'll put it on. But the way the lines and the number worked out, I thought it was pretty cool. I think that would do it. I might add a little more black. I did paint on a couple. There's some spattering there. This orange border is paint. But yeah, I don't think, I've thought of, you could like rubber stamp a design like that here and there. But I think it might take away from the inchiness. You could, here, hang on 1 second. Or 2 or 3. Or 4. Alright, or 5. Come on. Alright, I do not have wide orange ribbon. But what if I found a color that would be appropriate? You could put a ribbon just down the middle, or a strip of fabric, or paper. Do we like that? Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, I'm going to stop brushing the camera because I'm going to take it off the arm and finish these off and come back and let you see them. Hang on one more time, please. Okay, here they are. I think they're pretty cool. I do think this cardboard is a hair dull. Before stuff was glued on, maybe I could have stamped a little bit. But then again, there's right text in here and here. It could have been too much. So I think I made the right decision. But if you want to make something similar, it's just a scrap of cardboard. Maybe try that first. I think those are kind of neat. And then the bigger one, this is just fabric. Ribbon on the bottom, the glue is still a little wet. I have no idea what kind of wire this is. It's just in my stash of stuff. And as I said in the beginning, this does not have to be Halloween. Christmas would be great. Any other holiday, just no theme. Just make a bunch of Inchies and put them on a board. You don't have to do it like this. You could make a journal cover like that, a card, greeting card. If you don't want to, put that much effort into a greeting card, I understand that. But you could make 2 or 3 Inchies and sort of space them out with just solid color squares. I've done cards. I have shown them here before. It's just 1 Inchie on a card. But I, kind of collaged it with other scrapbook papers and stuff. That's cool too. You tell me. You could even just use individual ones if you're one of those people that make Halloween trees or Christmas ornaments. A string like embroidery floss or something like that on the back, and sandwich it between a piece of patterned paper on the back, and you'd have a little ornament. Make a tag. If you had 2 or 3, you can make a tag out of these. I think they're fun. They can be a little tedious because you have, well, one, you're working so little, but to try to find stuff that's small enough, it can be a little challenging, but they're fun. So thanks very much for joining me, everybody. I hope your day's a good one.